Hello everybody, Courtney here from How to Loom Your Dragon. Today we are going to be making the tiger. Yay! This video is dedicated to Nancy Anania, forgive me if I pronounced your last name wrong, Nancy A, who had originally requested a panther design. But since I had a lot of requests for tigers, I decided to do a tiger tutorial. However, you can actually make like a female lion or a panther or a leopard with this design. The main difference, I would say, is the fur on the face. Just omit that if you are making a panther or a lion or anything other than a tiger, which I will point out to you at that point when we do that to let you know not to do that if you're doing the other animals. So this is a complex project and took me a long time to design. In fact, like I said, I was going to do it like 3 months ago, and thank you, Nancy, for waiting so patiently for me and not rushing me with this design. Yeah, so I believe I have nailed it. This video will be in, or this tutorial will be in several videos, just so I can give you the best tutorial possible. You do need 2 looms, and this is an approximate band count. I'm not 100% sure if I might be changing the design slightly as I go along, but if you want to know if you want to make it, go to the last video at the end and see what it looks like. Alright, so this is the colors you're going to need. These are the colors you need if you're going to make an orange tiger. So you need about 560 white bands. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be combining the orange and the mango. So I'm combining these two together. So you're going to need 350 of each. However, if you just want to do orange or just mango, then you'll need 700 of that. Okay, black bands, you'll need about 330. Yellow bands, which I'm using for the eyes, you'll need 2. So whatever eye color you're going to be using, you'll need 2 of those. And pink bands for the tongue, you'll need about 6 of those, and you also need a band for the nose as well. However, if you are doing a white tiger, then you will be using 700 white instead of 700 of the mango and orange, okay, in addition to the 560 white, so that's a lot of white. And then obviously if you're doing a Black Panther, you'll need, all of those bands are going to be black except for pretty much the eyes and the tongue, okay? Same thing with a Lioness, if you're doing a female lion, same thing, make the whatever color you're using, caramel maybe is a good color. For her, obviously you'll need all those bands in that color instead of the orange. And then you won't be using black, obviously, if you're doing a lion. Okay, so just, you can do the math yourself with that. I have a list below the video that says what you need, so just don't ask me. Okay, so we're going to start with the head of the tiger. I am doing an orange tiger. So if you're doing a white tiger, just replace all the orange bands with the white and keep the stripes the same. Alright, so let's start with the top of the head. For this we need our black and our orange and our mango. Let me get a bunch out here so I'm not constantly reaching into the bag. Okay. We'll also be needing a couple white bands as well for this, the ears. Okay, let's begin here. Alright, so we're going to start with, make sure your loom isn't offset, okay? So it is zigzagged like this. I'm taking 2 black. Then I'm going to be mixing mango and orange, so one of each. Every time you see an orange or a mango band on here, chances are I'm putting both on one of each. Okay, so same thing again on this side. Okay, then we need 2 black. Mango and orange. Then I'm going to do a black, and you can either do mango or orange here. I'm going to do black with the mango. Okay. Alright, so black and mango, black and mango. Then I'm going to take a mango and orange as my horizontal bands, like that, and again. Okay, and then I'm going to cap off right here. I'm going to do that also with a mango. So when I cap off, I wrap the band around the peg 4 times. Okay, we're going to start looming, and then we're going to be putting the ears on, making the ears in a moment. So I'm going under the capping band, grabbing the top 2, looming those over. Grab the next 2, and the bottom 2. I can go all the way back in the middle row. The sides, I'm going to loom once on each side. Okay, here I'm going to make my ears and attach them. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a black band. I'm going to wrap that around my hook, creating 4 loops. Then I'm going to take a white band and wrap that around my hook. Either you could do 4 or 3 loops. I'm going to do 3 here. Then you're going to take 2 loops of your black band onto the other side of the white. So just lift up a loop, bring it over. Lift up the second loop, bring that over. Alright, just like that. Then I'm going to take an orange, a mango, and a white onto my hook. And I'm going to pull those bands onto those 3 bands. So first I'm pulling over the 2 black, then the 3 white, then the 2 black. Alright, then I can replace the other end onto my hook like so. You can kind of move the bands so they're in the middle. And we are going to attach our loops right onto this peg here. Okay, let's make our other ear. So same thing, black band wrapped around 4 times. White band wrapped around 3 times. Bring 2 loops of the black over on the other side of the white. Then we're taking an orange, mango, and a white. Okay. If you are doing a lioness, you're doing 2 black instead of a black and a white as the top part, I believe. I don't think they have the white spot there. The tigers do, though. Alright, so I'm wrapping that around this peg and turning it outward, okay? And I'm going to finish my looming here. Alright, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take 3 bands of any color. Just try not to use a color you're using in your project, so I'm going to use, I'm just going to use pink here. And we're just going to tie off our 3 ends here. So once, twice, and here's 3 times. I'm going to pull this off. Okay, so we have the top of our head with the ears. Cool. And now I'm going to be doing the middle of the head. But first we have to make our eyes, so take a white band, wrap that around your hook 4 times. Take another white band, wrap that around your hook 4 times. And a 3rd one. This is very similar to the Chinese dragon eyes, if you have done that. 3rd one wrapped around 4 times as well. Okay. I'm going to take a double looped white onto my hook and pull all 3 of those onto that double looped band. Okay, now I'm going to take a holding hook. You can also use a pencil or a toothpick. Stick it through the other end of your double looped band so it stays. I'm going to push that down. And then you're going to take your eye color. For me, that's going to be yellow, because I'm doing an orange tiger. Usually the white tigers have blue eyes. I'm going to wrap that around my hook 4 times. Okay. Then I'm going to take a black band and wrap that around 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Oops. Okay. Take 2 loops of the yellow over onto the other side of the black. Okay, and then you're going to take the double looped portion back onto your hook like that. Okay. Now I'm going to take a double looped black band onto my hook, and you want to pull all those bands onto that band. Okay, so first the 2 white, then the 2 yellow, okay, then the 4 black, then the 2 yellow, then the 2 white. Okay, so you have a good side and then you have a crisscrossy side, okay? I'm going to put this on a holding hook, so I'm just going to take another hook and just put that eye onto that other hook for now. And I'm going to make my second eye as well. So I'm going to do the same thing, so white band wrapped around 4 times, another white band wrapped around 4 times, third white band wrapped around 4 times. Okay, then take a double looped white onto your hook, pull the white bands onto that. Grab a hook and stick it through the other end so it stays on. Grab your eye color. Oops. Wrap that around 4 times. And grab a black. Wrap that around 4 times. Okay. Move 2 bands of the yellow over onto the other side of the black. Grab the other end of your eyebrow, double looped band, and voila. Okay, so we have our 2 eyes made, and we will be, oh, and then we have to put it on a double looped black. Silly me. Double looped black band, pull all those onto it. Okay, so first the white, then the 2 yellow, then the 4 black, then the 2 yellow, then the white. Okay, and then replace that end onto your hook like that. Alright, so we have our 2 eyes made. We're just going to put them to the side temporarily. Alright, and now we're going to make the top of the head now. So, mango and orange. Oops. Again. And again. Alright, now to the other side. Okay. Now I'm going to take 2 black. Those are going to go right here. And then I'm going to take mango and orange. I'm going to put an extra mango right onto this one. So there's actually 3 bands there. Right. Wait, no. No, I'm sorry. Take that off. That's the next set. So mango and orange, and then 2 mangoes and an orange right here. Alright, now I'm going to take 4 white bands onto my hook, and I'm going to just wrap them around 2 times. So just make 2 loops with them onto your hook, just like that. Take 2 white bands onto your hook, pull those onto that, and those are going right here. Let's do that again. So 4 white bands wrapped around twice, and then take 2 white bands onto your hook and pull those over Same thing here and here. And then I'm going to take 2 white bands here, and also 2 right here. Okay, now you're going to take your nose color. I'm going to use a light pink for mine. It's actually one of the skin tone colors. It is a very light pink, so wrapping that around. Actually, I'm going to use a darker one because that's can barely see that against the white. So just pink band wrapped around, creating 3 loops, okay? Then we're going to put some horizontal bands on, so mango and orange each time. So here, and here, and here. Oops. And let's see here. Let's do white here. Oops. I think white would look better there, right? Whatever, I guess we'll find out. Alright, and now we're going to put our eyes on. So grab your 2 eyes. We are going to put them here and here. Make sure the good part of your eye is facing this way. So the crisscrossy part is going to face that way, if there is a crisscrossy part. So the 2 ends of the double looped, one goes here, and one goes here, right in the middle. Okay? I'm going to do that with the other side as well. The good side is this side. Okay. So one end goes around this peg, one end goes around this peg. Don't tell me that just broke on me. It might have. Maybe not. Okay. Alright, cool. So make sure the good part of your eyes are facing this way. Okay, and let's see. We are going to put a tuft of fur coming out of the sides. So if you're doing a lion or a panther, you're not going to do this part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 white bands, followed by 2 more white. I'm going to cap that off. You can wrap it around 4 or 5 times. I'm going to do 4. I'm going to do that again. So here and here. Wrap that band around 4 times. Loom those. So I'm going to loom this and this. Okay, and I'm going to be sticking these loops. I'm going to twist them a little bit. I'll twist it up. These loops I'm going to attach right here, and the other side is going obviously on the opposite side, so right here. Okay, turn. Perfect. Now as we loom, we're going to be attaching the top of the head to this portion, so just follow me. So first, going under the nose, grabbing the top 2 white, looming those over, going back under, grabbing the next 2, and the 3 right here. Okay, I'm going to loom all the way up the sides. Now, don't forget the cheek bands. One time I forgot that, and the whole head came apart, which was really sad. Oops. Make sure you're grabbing the right bands. I just grabbed the wrong ones. Okay. Right. Arg! This is not behaving for me. These I'm going to bring up to this point here, okay? Same thing on the other side. Oh my word, what in the world? There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take the top of my head, I'm going to turn it upside down so the ears are facing down. You're going to go through the capping band. No, you're not going through the capping band, you're going through the first set of loops, sorry. So you have your capping band, then you have this set of loops right here. You're going to go right through that. So right through the middle. and you're going to wrap those right around this peg here. Okay, it's going to look a little funky, just trust yourself. And then we're going to go all the way down and loom up. So go down past the black double looped bands and grab the bottom two. Wow. It might take a minute. Hold on, I'm pulling it off the screen. All I'm doing is finding those two bands. Okay. Loom those. And this I'm going to bring up to here. Okay, so now we have loomed up to here, here, and here. You can pull this up, and we're going to go through the loops on this side. Okay, so don't go through the pink band that the tying band. Go through the actual loops that the pink band is also going through. Make sure you go through the loops and not in between the loops. Wrap those loops around here. Go through the middle set. Wrap those loops around here. And the final set. Wrap those loops around here. Alright, and then we are just going to loom the last set of each. So here's that, and that, and here. I'm going to take a different color than pink, so I don't get confused. I'm going to take a maroon now. It doesn't matter what color. Tying off these three ends with that second color. Okay, so make life easier, so we don't end up pulling off the wrong bands later. Okay. And I'm going to pull this off. This is the top of the head. We have not done the bottom yet. Okay, we have not done the lower jaw yet, so don't be confused when we pull this off, because we're still working on the head. Hopefully this looks good. I've done it with the white tiger head. I just want to snuggle with him. Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm just gonna spend the rest of the video looking at this. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so, okay, he looks great. Now I'm going to be doing the bottom jaw. Oh my gosh, I love him. Oh, we should name him Tigger, or Stripey, or Shere Khan. Okay, let's work on the bottom jaw now. So, taking 2 black bands. Then I am taking, what is that supposed to be? I guess that's a mango and an orange. I guess we'll find out. Oh wait, no, take these off. Sorry, we're gonna move to this one here, this peg here, okay? Instead of that one. So the 2 black are there. And we are putting a mango and an orange. Mango and orange. I love it. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Continuing with the mango and orange. You guys are probably like, wait, didn't you know he would look like that? No. Well, I did trial it with the white head, but not with this one. Alright, 2 blacks going diagonally like this, and also 2 going diagonally the other way. Okay, and we're going to take mango and orange. Hopefully I'm going nice and slow for you guys so you know what I'm doing. Again. Let me just look at my notes here to make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, tongue. Okay. Yeah, continuing. Okay, so mango and orange. Oh wait, these are all white, guys. My apologies, guys. These all need to be white because it is the bottom of the head. My sincerest apologies. That's why I was confused before. I'll put a note in the video to tell you to skip. Alright, so we're starting off with 2 black. Now we're going to be doing white, okay? So 2 white here, 2 white here, 2 white here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 white here, 2 here, and 2 here, and 2 more. So 2 more white right here. Okay, now we are taking 2 black. So the 2 diagonal black here and here. Alright, and now we're going to go down with white, so 2 white here and here, and 2 white here and here. And now I'm going to take a white and a black here, and also here, and here, and also here. Okay, now I'm going to take 4 white bands onto my hook, and I'm going to wrap them around twice. Same thing I did with the cheeks. Okay, so well, actually once, whatever, so it's wrapped around your hook twice. You're going to take a single double looped black, and you're going to pull those bands onto the black. Grr. That black band, one end is going here, one end is going here. Alright? And I'm going to put on some horizontal bands now. So, grabbing 2 white here, 2 white square. What is that? Here. Oh, that's what that is. Nah, I'm getting confused. Let's put 2 white here as well. Actually, take those off. These 2 sets here we want to do, instead of white, we're actually going to do mango and orange, unless you're doing a white tiger. So I know this is really annoying that I'm changing this always, but I worked so hard on this design and I don't want to mess it up. Please don't dislike this video just because of this. Okay, and replace the black and the white. Okay, and then again taking your 2 white bands there. Okay, we're going to make some more of the cheeky things, so the fur that sticks out of the cheeks. So taking 2 white bands at a time, we are going to be making 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here's 1. So 2 white bands, tied off, wrap around 4 times. Grab second set. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the third set. And 1 more set. 2 and 2. Tie. And okay. We're going to loom these 4. Oh, and we also have to make the tongue in a moment. Alright, I'm going to take 2 white bands. Take 2 of your little furry things off. Take 2 white bands onto your hook, pull those onto those 2 white bands. And we are going to put, this is going to be another horizontal band, so we're making a triangle with it. But we are going to spread the 2 white tufts apart, and we are going to put the bands on like this. So it's just like a horizontal band, we just have the 2 white tufts that we're going to push down, 1 on each side. And then I'm going to take another one of my little tufts. That is going to go right around this peg, sticking out, and the other one is going to go around this peg, sticking out the other way. Okay? And we have to make our tongue, so let's do that now. So we're taking 2 pink bands. So cute. Should I do a light pink tongue? Nah. 2 pink followed by 2 pink. And let's see, should we do 2 more? 1, 2, 3. It's up to you. You can do a 3rd set if you want. This is going to make a longer tongue here. No, I'm going to do just 2. And then you wrap the band around. I'm going to do 3 times because tigers have big tongues, so I don't want to make it too tight at the tip. Loom up your tongue. And we're going to leave that off till we get to that point where we're going to attach it. And I believe that is it. Okay, so have the top of your head handy. We're going to start with this set of bands. We're going to bring it up. So we loom that set. Okay. Kind of bring it outside of the chunk of white bands that you have there. So the chunk should be like kind of in the middle, which you can adjust later if it's acting funny right now. Then we want to loom up to the tongue part. Okay, so I'm going to loom this, and this, and this. And this is where we are attaching our tongue. So take your tongue off, and you are going to attach that right here. Okay. Then I'm going to loom up 1 more set, just like that. Okay, alright. Let's loom these. So, going under the double looped band, grabbing the bottom 2, going under the horizontal bands, grabbing these 2. Same thing on the other side. Okay, and once we reach here, this is where we're going to attach the top part of the head. So, we are going to go through. How do I want to do this? Through these, flip it up. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is going to work. I'm going to turn my head upside down and I'm going to go through the 4 bands right here on the side of the head. Okay? You can go through 2 or 4. I'm going to go through all 4. Just make sure you make it the same on both sides later when we do the other side. Okay? Let's see if I can do this right. These are going to be attached around this peg here. Right? Let's do it right side up because I feel like I'm going to do that wrong. So, sorry. Again, going through those loops, attach them right around this peg. Alright. I'm going to loom up the next set here so they stay secured. Okay. Cool. Let's go through the bands on the other side now. So, the 4 bands right here. Right? Yeah, okay. Those are going around this peg. And we're going to loom up the next set on this side. Alright. Now, I'm going to loom up twice, or once more on each side. So, digging down past here, oops, my hook is turned the wrong way. Looming these 2, and same thing on the other side, so going down, grabbing these 2, like that. Now I'm going to be attaching the loose ends, okay? So we have our 3 points here, okay? And we have our 3 maroon bands, okay, not the light pink, the maroon. The bands that are wrapped around the ends that are loose here. So the mango and the orange. So going through the first set, I'm going to wrap those around this peg. Going through the middle set, wrapping those around this peg. And going through the final set. Make sure you're going through the loops, wrapping those around this set here. Okay, once we've done that, I'm going to go down and I'm going to loom the 2 black bands. Okay, so loom the 2 black. And then the orange and mango, then here we can loom the 2 black, and here we can go down looming the 2 black first. Okay, and then the orange and mango here. Okay, I'm going to take yet another color. I'm going to use light pink here. So we need 5. And I'm going to tie off my 5 loose ends here. And when we pull the head off, we can take the other loose bands off. So tying off with a 3rd color here, okay? Alright, once we've done that, we can take the head off. Okay, you can use your hook for help because you do not want to overstretch the bands, so if it's not coming off perfectly the first time, just work with it nice and slow. I love him. He's so cute. Get the tongue off there, and you can open up the mouth and push the tongue through too. Aw, so cute. Okay guys, so there is the head of your tiger. Alright, we can take off all the tying bands except for the light pink at the end, whichever one's tying off the 5 bands at the end. And I also want to adjust this puffy part of the mouth a bit. You can kind of take your hook and go through these bands here and just yank on them a little bit, and it should even them out. Okay. Alright, so I'm pulling off the light, so the medium pink and the maroon. Whoops. So just leaving the 5 that we just tied. Erg. Okay, I think I got them all. Alright, guys? So here is his head. And join me for the next video, and we will likely be doing the legs. He's so cute. I love him. In fact, I'm actually going to take off this black band here and this one here because it looks like the mouth goes too far back there. Alright, cute. Alright, so I will see you for the next video, everybody. Go to part 2.